Born Temujin around 1162, his early life was marked by hardship and instability. The Mongols, a nomadic people, lived amidst the vast steppes of Central Asia, where survival was a constant struggle. His father, Yesugi, was a respected chieftain but had many enemies. When Temujin was just 9 years old, his father was poisoned by a rival tribe. This tragedy plunged his family into poverty and vulnerability. They were ostracized and left to fend for themselves in a brutal environment. Temujin, his mother, and his siblings faced hunger, threats, and the constant fear of attack. Despite these challenges, Temujin displayed remarkable resilience and leadership qualities. He learned to ride, hunt, and fight from a young age. He understood the importance of loyalty and formed strong bonds with those he trusted. These experiences shaped his character and prepared him for the trials ahead. The Mongol tribes were notorious for their internal conflicts and shifting alliances. Various khans or rulers vied for power, creating a landscape of constant warfare and uncertainty. Temujin, through a combination of cunning, diplomacy, and military skill, began to navigate this treacherous political terrain. He forged alliances with key leaders, including his blood brother Jamuka. He demonstrated his military prowess in a series of battles, gradually consolidating his power base. His reputation as a warrior and a leader capable of uniting the fractious Mongol tribes grew with each victory. In 1206, at a grand assembly known as the Kurultai, Temujin was formally proclaimed Genghis Khan, meaning oceanic ruler or universal ruler. This marked a turning point in Mongol history. The Mongol tribes were united under a single, charismatic leader with a vision of conquest that would reshape the world. Genghis Khan's military successes were not simply due to brute force. He was a brilliant strategist and tactician who understood the importance of speed, mobility, and psychological warfare. He revolutionized Mongol warfare, transforming a loose confederation of tribes into a disciplined and formidable fighting force. Recognizing the limitations of traditional Mongol warfare, which relied heavily on archery and cavalry charges, he incorporated new technologies and tactics. He adopted siege warfare techniques, allowing him to conquer fortified cities. He integrated captured engineers and artisans into the Mongol army, giving him access to advanced weaponry and expertise. Genghis Khan's true genius lay in his ability to adapt his strategies to different enemies and terrains. He studied his opponents carefully, exploiting their weaknesses while maximizing his own strengths. He used deception, flanking maneuvers, and feigned retreats to devastating effect, often routing larger and better-equipped armies. Section 4, the Mongol War Machine, Tactics and Organization. The Mongol army under Genghis Khan was a highly organized and disciplined force. He broke from the traditional tribal structure, creating a decimal system that divided his army into units of 10, 100, 1,000, and 10,000. This system promoted meritocracy, with promotions based on ability rather than kinship. Communication was key to the Mongols' success. They established a sophisticated relay system using riders and signal fires, allowing them to transmit messages quickly across vast distances. This enabled Genghis Khan to coordinate his forces effectively and respond swiftly to changing circumstances on the battlefield. The Mongols were renowned for their horsemanship and archery skills. Each warrior typically had multiple horses, allowing for incredible speed and endurance. Their composite bows, made of wood, horn, and sinew, were more powerful than those of their enemies, capable of piercing armor at long ranges. The combination of skilled riders and deadly archers made the Mongol army a force to be reckoned with. Section 5. Pax Mongolica, Governance and Order in the Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan's ambitions extended beyond mere conquest. He sought to establish a lasting peace and order across his vast empire. He implemented a legal code known as the Yasa, which aimed to unify his diverse subjects under a common set of laws. The Yasa covered a wide range of issues from criminal justice to trade regulations. Contrary to their image as ruthless barbarians, the Mongols under Genghis Khan were surprisingly tolerant of different religions. He recognized the importance of religious freedom in maintaining stability within his empire. He granted tax exemptions to religious institutions and allowed conquered people to practice their faiths without persecution. Genghis Khan understood the importance of trade in fostering economic prosperity. He established safe passage for merchants along the Silk Road, encouraging the flow of goods and ideas across Eurasia. This policy of Pax Mongolica, or Mongol peace, facilitated a golden age of cultural exchange and economic growth. Section 6. The legacy of the Great Khan: death, succession, and lasting impact. In 1227, Genghis Khan died during a campaign against the Tanguts of Shishia. The exact cause of his death remains a mystery, but his legacy as one of history's most influential figures is undeniable. He had risen from humble beginnings to forge an empire that stretched from the Pacific Ocean to Eastern Europe. Before his death, he designated his son Ogedei as his successor, ensuring a smooth transition of power. The Mongol Empire continued to expand under Ogedei and his successors, reaching its greatest extent in the mid-13th century. Genghis Khan's conquests had a profound and lasting impact on world history. He opened up trade routes between East and West, facilitating the exchange of goods, technologies, and ideas. He unintentionally contributed to the rise of new powers, such as the Ottoman Empire, by weakening existing ones. Section 7. Conclusion: Genghis Khan's enduring significance. Genghis Khan's story is one of ambition, brutality, and unexpected innovation. He was a ruthless conqueror but also a visionary leader who brought stability and order to vast swaths of Eurasia. His military genius transformed warfare, while his policies promoted trade and cultural exchange. Centuries after his death, Genghis Khan remains a complex and controversial figure. He is both revered as a national hero in Mongolia and condemned for the brutality of his conquests. Regardless of one's perspective, there is no denying the profound and enduring impact he had on the course of world history.